listen time. All right, I'm going to fade in dramatically. You ready? Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live stream. We saw there were some people waiting to get started. We apologize. We were fighting some technical difficulties here at Aurora High School, but we think we got everything figured out. We think we have a good stream headed your way. So, unfortunately, we weren't able to start things off with the start of the JV game, but the first quarter just wrapped up for the JV. Second quarter coming our way. I am Gabe Johnson alongside
Gatlin, Garfield.
And we will be bringing you the commentary for the game. Score is currently 12-7. Lamar Tigers leading the Aurora Houn Dawgs. JV, varsity to follow. And here we go. We are here with the Lamar Tiger media team. We got Joseph Aguilar on the free cam. We got Sean Barnheiser on the main cam. We got Gatlin and I. And then we got Mr. Claypool on the computer. And here we go. Second quarter is underway. Ison taking it to Edson on the left. Dribbling, gets it to Rowdy Hawes near the top of the key. Driving up the left side, up for a layup. And it falls right out, but Rowdy Hawes gets his own rebound to Kyler Ison. And it goes in, but did the whistle blow? Okay, so and one for Kyler Ison. Shooting is one free throw now. I'd like to be talking a little louder, but it's very quiet in this gym, so it's a little awkward. Apologies. Shot is up, and it is good. Oh, I lost my roster. Apologies. I would be telling you he's dribbling down. I'm going to wait till next possession, but 5 passes it to 33. Back to 5 at the top of the key, up to 34. Back to 5, out to 33. 5 at the top of the key. 34 to 3. On the corner, all the way across, and it tips his fingers, and Striker Rice is taking it down the court, up for the layup, and it goes in. I found my roster. Fast break to 34. Up for the lay, it is good. That is, well, there's no 34 on this roster, so still not getting his name. Kyler Ison has it. It is stolen by number 3.
Oh, 34 Sean Salyers. He's some varsity. I don't know if it's quite legal to have a varsity player on your JV team, but according to this roster, they do.
Number 3 has it. Kyler Ison has it now. Apologies, we were trying to figure out names. Pass it to Briar Eatson. He's taking it back to the top of the key.
I like Somar Fries.
To Striker Rice. To Clayton Powell at the top. Dribble it into Briar Eatson. For the reverse layup, just falls right out. Omar Fries has it. Passes it to 32, Noah, or 33, Eli Bigham. To 34. Up for the lay is 32. That is Noah Gray. With the layup there, Kyler Ison has it now. Dribbling, starting to the right side, gets it to Rowdy Hawes, and it is stolen by 34 for the layup. That is Sean Salyers. Ison passes it into Eatson. Eatson's taking it down the court. Getting double teamed half court, and is stolen once again. But Briar gets it back. Great effort there by the kid. Gets it to Striker Rice, up for the layup, and he's going to be fouled. Great job by Striker Rice drawing the foul there. That was 34, Sean Salyers with the foul. Correction, Noah Gray. First free throw is up and good.
No, I haven't turned off where you want to see him in here. Like, you might see it, but...
Second free throw is up and just short. Noah Gray has it now. To 33 to Fries. Up for 3, no good. And they're going to get the rebound, though. Fries up again, no good. Gets the rebound back. Bigham has it. Out to Peyton Kornman. No good. Kyler Ison gets it to Striker Rice. Up for the layup, and that goes in. Peyton Kornman passes it to Fries. To 33 to 34. And I think that was out on him. Looks like it hit his feet and bounced out. And the pass is intercepted by Don Gordon. Gets it to Kyler Ison. Bobbling it a little bit. Gets it to Rowdy Hawes. The top of the key. Back out to Ison on the left. Dribbling up for the layup. Bounces right out. Now it's Kornman with it. Gets it out to Sawyers. Up for three, and it goes. Great shot there by Sean Sawyers. Briar Eaton has it now. Get to Striker Rice once again. Up for the layup. Just falls out. Noah Gray with the rebound. Dribbling it up. Bounces it out to, back into Noah Gray. Up for the layup, and it goes. Just going back and forth here in this ball game. Striker Rice gets it to Rowdy Hawes. Back to Striker Rice. Out to Dom Gordon. Trying to figure something out. Gets it out to Rowdy Hawes at the top of the key. Hawes gets it to the corner to Striker Rice. Gets it to Dom Gordon, who is up for three. Does not land. Noah Gray has it now. Taking it down the court. Gets it out to Kornman. Bounces it out to Bigham. Back to Kornman, who is up for three. Bounces out, and it is going to be out of bounds on the Hound Dogs. Going to be Lamar Tiger basketball now. Briar Eaton passes it into Kyler Ison. And it is tipped out by Freeze. Correction, I was calling him Fries earlier, but it's Freeze. It was tipped out by him. It'll be Lamar basketball once again. Freeze getting checked in for Keston Rook. Ison passes it into Spencer O'Neal, who was also subbed in for the Tigers. Briar Eaton up for the layup, and it goes. Great job driving up the lane and getting 2 points for the Lamar Tigers. Briar Eaton there. Kornman has it now. And Chase McCullough gets a steal. Gets it to Briar Eaton. Almost stolen, but gets it around it. Kyler Ison, who is up for three, just falls right out. But Chase McCullough gets the rebound. Out to Briar Eaton. Up for three. Did not land. Bummer. Sawyers has it now. Gets it to Gray. Dribbling around, looking for something to do here. Striker Rice with a good defense, but Noah Gray ends up with the ball once again. Kornman has it, driving up. And it is good for two. Kyler Ison has it now, driving down the court. Dribbling down the court, not driving. To Briar Eaton. Looking for something to do. Spencer O'Neal with the screen, and they are going to call a foul. Call a foul on Spencer O'Neal there for the rough screen. Kornman passes it into Freeze. Gets it out. Back to Freeze at the top to Kornman. To Sawyers. Back to Freeze. Back out to 33. Bigham. Passes it out to Kornman. Back out to Bigham. To Freeze. To Sawyers. And now Bigham up for the three. No good. Spencer O'Neal with the rebound. Gets it to Briar Eaton. Almost stolen, but he ends up with it. Striker Rice up for the three. Oh, just falls out. Cornman with it now. And
What is that note say?
there is a violation on the Hound Dogs. I'm not sure what that hand signal means.
Might be a region.
Possibly. Breyer eats and gets it to Ison, back to Breyer. Out to Striker Rice in that corner. Up for three for the buzzer beater at halftime. Does not fall, and that's going to bring it in to the first half. Tigers barely beating the Aurora Houn Dawgs right now, 22-20 as we come into halftime. We're going to take a quick break and be right back after this. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Basketball, the JV game, Varsity to follow. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. We got about 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in halftime. Both teams back out from the locker room getting warm. Gatlin, what'd you think of that first half?
It's kind of mid. Decent offense, decent defense from both sides. I'd like to see some good basketball played later on. But, you know, it's still a close game. We could get some quality sports time up here.
Absolutely. We will be saving the joke of the day for the varsity game for all you people that were anxious to hear it. I'm sure there's a lot of you. We hope you enjoyed Mr. Claypool's one song that he had downloaded for breaks. During the break, we did download another song, so we'll have a little more variety now. So just for you viewers at home. But yeah, I think I came back a little too early, to be completely honest. But yeah, both teams getting warm. Like Gatlin was saying, very close game so far, 22-20. Both teams having, you know, decent fast breaks, or at least some opportunities for fast breaks, and then shots are falling, so that's always a good sign. But got about a minute and a half left. So we're gonna take a 1 minute break, and we will be back in just a few. And welcome back. Both teams are in the huddle. Going to see who made the better halftime adjustments. Like I said, very close game. And, yeah. Lamar Tigers now headed onto the court. Waylon Nolting, Clayton Powell, Kyler Eisen, Briar Eatson, and Rowdy Hawes. Aurora has Eli Bigham, Omar Freeze, and their roster's pretty scattered, so I can't really read it. Seth Sawyers. Freeze has it now. Good defense by Waylon Nolting. Looking to somebody to pass to, and Rowdy Hawes gets the steal. Gets it to Kyler Eisen. Dribbling down the court, gets it out to Clayton Powell. To Briar Eatson. To Rowdy Hawes at the top of the key. Lobs it over to Clayton. Driving in for the layup, and they're going to call a travel on him. Clayton Powell is also QB1 for the Tiger football team. Got to respect that. Freeze has the ball now. To Gray. Back to Freeze. And they're going to call something, and it's going to be Tiger basketball. Now I'm going to turn it over to Gatlin as Kyler Eisen dribbles down the court to take over for the rest of the JV game.
Yeah, I think Aurora happened to just get a toe out of bounds there. And, you know, a toe out of bounds is still out of bounds. Got Kyler Eisen passing it to Rowdy Hawes. He's going to look for something here. Swing it over to Briar Eatson. Drive, jump shot. And it's going to fall. Hard to tell from this angle. It looks like it fell a bit right. Aurora's going to get this ball. Taking it past half court. They're going to take it in the paint for a layup, and they're going to miss it. Briar Eatson's going to sling it to Waylon Nolting. He's going to shoot a shot from the line. It's going to bounce off the rim, and Aurora's going to get the rebound. They're going to take it Kyler Eisen on the defense. Top of the key pass. Ooh, gets deflected, and then it falls to the paint. They grab their own rebound, shoot it back up, and it doesn't go in again. Freeze with the ball, falls off the rim again. And Waylon Knowlton gets the ball, driving down. It's a fast break. Floater, off the rim again. Aurora gets the ball back. This is some exciting basketball, but no scoring.
Layup doesn't fall again. Oh no, it did go in. Excuse me. Didn't look. Have a funky angle up here, but
Bounce in, Tyrese Halliburton type shot. Kyler Eisen getting past the defender. He's driving, swinging it over to Rowdy, over to Eidson. Clayton Powell giving it back to Eidson. He's going to shoot a layup off the glass. It's going to hit the rim, though, and Aurora's going to get the rebound. Sorry, folks. It's a really bad angle to see some numbers, but Freeze is going to shoot that ball. It's going to hit the rim. Rowdy's going to get that board. He's going to pass it to Eidson. He's going to drive. Interesting shot. Going to hit the glass and fall down. And Rowdy's going to pick that up. And it also will hit the glass and not score. But he will draw a foul on that play. And he will go to the line for 2.
Lots of back and forth. Lots of attempted shots. These shots have a lot of confidence, but not a lot of accuracy, you could say, as a lot of these shots aren't falling. But Aurora was able to get the first one of the half so far. And 22-22. First shot falls.
After that first shot, Rowdy's going to be a lot more comfortable at the line here. That second one, it's going to go in. 2 for 2. Aurora passing in. Rowdy Hawes on the defense. He's going to swing it back to the passer in. To Freeze at the top. Number 33 at the wing. Back to Freeze. Into the line. Back to the wing. That 3 is going to fall. Eaton getting it to Clayton Powell, barely getting stolen almost. Rowdy Hawes near the corner, looking for room, passes to Clayton. Looking for an option here. He's going to float it up to Kyler. He's looking for something. He's going to drive. He's going to float it up to Clayton, and Clayton is going to throw it off the glass and getting inside the bucket. Aurora taking it out to the wing. Out to the paint, to the corner. Corner 3 off the rim. Waylon Knowlton with the rebound. Waylon almost getting it stolen. That footwork, though, they can't keep up. Corner 3 off the rim. Clayton Powell with the rebound. Down low to the corner to Waylon. Waylon driving. Ball's going to get deflected. Aurora's going to come up with it. Freeze with the ball. Near the corner, into the paint. And that's going to be easy off the glass, but he's going to miss it. It's going to bounce off the rim. And I believe Clayton Powell got the rebound, swung it over to Briar Eidson. Rowdy Hall's in the corner, going to drive. Out to Kyler in the wing, but that's a really high throw. I didn't know we were throwing to Odell Beckham Jr. out here on this court.
You're not throwing to Odell, but you are throwing to Kyler, the Iceman. Pretty much the same thing.
I'm taking Kyler over Eldo any day, no matter the sport. Swing it to the wing, to the corner. They're going to shoot a 3. That one's going to fall. Crowd's looking real hyped after that one. Waylon going to pass into Eidson. Behind the back, he's trying to get past this defender. Trying to fool him up. Pass to Waylon, but it's going to get knocked loose, and I believe that's a backcourt called on Lamar.
That was a heck of a play by Knowlton right there. Unfortunately, didn't go his way. And Gray has it now up for the layup, and it falls.
Aurora's going to get that 2 off the glass there, unfortunately. Waylon Knowlton's going to take this ball down here, though, with some vengeance in his eyes. He's looking for a score here. He's going to drive. It's just a bit too low, though. And ref's going to blow the whistle. Looks like it was a foul on Waylon. And it looks like he's going to be shooting 2 free throws.
It wasn't a foul on Waylon, but the foul was on Waylon, if that makes sense. First shot doesn't fall.
Foul on Aurora on Waylon. On Aurora.
Okay, don't listen to him.
Just clearing the air.
Second shot is up, and no good also.
That shot rattled like a baby, unfortunately, but hey, can't make them all. Aurora's coming here with the ball. Loose ball. Was that a pass or was that? I don't even know what that was, but Aurora still has the ball. They're in the corner. He shoots a 3. In and out. And they're going to get up there on the rebound, get it off the glass, and that's in. Lamar taking it down the court. Kyler Ison going to swing it to Waylon. He's going to drive 1-2, and I believe that will be Lamar's ball, though.
Timeout called by somebody we don't really know. Missed that.
Aurora.
By Aurora. And Aurora has had some good momentum coming back in the second half. 32-26 currently. Really done a good job of getting down the court and landing some shots. Had a few threes up; those are good also. And the Lamar Tigers put up 4 as well, but not really what Coach LaSalle and the JV Tiger basketball team is looking for. Spencer O'Neal is in the game now. With them new goggles, hopefully he can see a little better. Waylon Knowlton to Ison. Back to Eatson. Mid-range shot, no good. O'Neal with the rebound. Back out to Eatson. Driving up the right side. Out to McCullough. To Knowlton at the top of the key. Swings it out to Ison, who is up for 3. Spencer O'Neal with the good rebound, and it's going to be Aurora basketball.
I'm on you, Joseph, right now.
Kornman with it now, dribbling down the court. Good defense by the Tigers. Gets it out to Bigham. Back to Kornman. Back out to Bigham, who pump fakes the 3, drives in. Shot is up, no good. Briar Eatson with the rebound. Driving up the right side. Looks like he's going to try and go all the way, and he is fouled. Oh, no, they're going to call it. Yes, there was a foul. Going to be 2 free throws for Eatson. First shot is up and good.
I'm on you, Joseph.
Second shot up, and it falls as well. Gray with the ball now. Intercepted by Knowlton. Takes it all the way for a layup. Good momentum changer for the Tigers. They are now only down 2. Buzzer beater shot, and it falls. Wow. What a shot by Peyton Kornman. Buzzer beater from half court to end off the third period. Tigers are coming into the fourth quarter down 35-30. That was a crazy shot, Gatlin.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a recruiter out here, I know who I'm going to start looking at. That's college basketball recruiter, by the way, not Army recruiter. But yeah, great shot. Up with the greatness of some of the greatest shooters up there. So they won't even make that. But yeah, great shot.
Like I said, that was number 5, Peyton Kornman on the shot. You can see it on your replay screen right now. Throws it up one arm, and right there goes right in. Great shot by the kid. And there you can see Nolting. Great response. And, I mean, there's not much more to say. That was a great shot.
Gabe, do you think that shot was fueled a little bit by the anger of that fast break there?
Absolutely. You know, when you have a lead like they did, and then Nolting makes a big play and able to bring that lead down, you know, you get motivated and you get energized to make an even bigger play like he did right there, and we saw that. But Tigers getting decided. There they are. And here we go with the fourth quarter. Tigers hoping to turn things around. Aurora hoping to keep things going. And here we go. The Tigers are coached by Jacob LaSalle. Aurora Houn Dawgs are coached by Justin O'Brien. Breyer with the ball, passes it to Waylon Nolting, to Kyler Ison, dribbles in, does not fall. Corman has it now. Gets it out to Gray, and looks like he's going to lose control of the ball and it'll go out of bounds. So it's going to be Lamar ball. Eatson passes it to Nolting. Gets it out to Ison, who thinks about taking the three, but he backs off. Gets it out to Rowdy Hawes. Pump fakes. Gets it across to Striker Rice. Back to Nolting at the top of the key. He's dribbling out. Gets it out to Breyer Eatson, who spin moves. And it is stolen by Freeze, who gets it out to Bigham. And to Sawyers, whose shot doesn't fall. Rowdy Hawes gets the rebound to Nolting. And Nolting passes it to Eatson, but it just tips out of his fingers and it goes out of bounds. Personally, if I'm on the Lamar bench, I'm thinking just clean up the little mistakes, limit the turnovers, and just make smart shots, and I think things will hopefully turn around. But Freeze gets it past to Sawyers, and then Sawyers passes it to Gray, and it looks like it was tipped out of bounds by Breyer Eatson, so it'll be Aurora basketball, I believe. That is correct. Corman to pass it in. Gets it to Sawyers. Shot doesn't land. Breyer Eatson with the rebound. Dribbling straight down the court. Sees a hole. He goes for it. Passes it out to Nolting. He was up for three. Oh. Rowdy Hawes with the rebound. Up for the layup. And it does not fall either, but it looks like there was a foul. Foul was called on 32, Noah Gray. That will be his third foul. Hawes' first shot is up and good. Here comes the second shot. Bounces out, doesn't land. Bigham with it now. Passes it out to Gray. To Sawyers, back out to Bigham. Great pass to Sawyers. Little sideways bounce pass. Back to Bigham at the top of the key. Gets it out to Sawyers on the right. Gets it to Gray, and it looks like he's gonna... it looks like it was deflected by Kyler, so it will be white ball again. So Peyton Corman to pass it in for the Hound Dogs. Looking for an option. Gets it to... Tries to pass it to Sawyers. Breyer steals it, but then Sawyer steals it back. And there's going to be a foul. So it'll be Aurora basketball once again. Gray up for the mid-range shot. Almost a three, and it lands. Great shot there. If he was about 8 inches back, that would have been a three-pointer, but passes it out to Rowdy Hawes, who's up for three, and it gets blocked. But they are going to call a foul on 34, Sean Sawyers. Tigers currently down 6. Free throws are big right here. His first shot is up and good. A made free throw right here will bring the Tigers trail down to 4. And bounces right out. 37. Oh, gets a third shot. Up. Bounces right out. Freeze with the rebound. Waylon Nolting bringing the defense out to Sawyers. Passes it into Gray. Up for the layup. And he's going to be fouled. Gray's first shot is up. Bounces right out. Second shot doesn't fall, but Nevada will get the rebound, and he passes it into Sawyers, gets it to Gray, and the layup is good. Can't really think of a better outcome than what just happened right there for the Hound Dogs. Kyler Eisen has it now. DeBryer eats in the top of the key. He's dribbling in, passes it out to Nolting. Back out to Eisen. To Rice. Back to Nolting. And it falls into the hands of Bigham. Gray up for 3. Bounces right out. Almost goes in. And there is a jump ball. That was Rowdy Hawes and Sean Sawyers in on it. And it is going to be Aurora ball. Bigham to pass it in. And it is tipped and over the shoulder. Going to be a violation on Clayton Powell. So Bigham to pass it in again. Gray gets it. Mid-range shot. Doesn't fall. And another foul. Foul after foul is happening right now. That rhymed.
Did it?
It did. Kind of. Freeze has it. Just to Gray at the top of the key. Bigham has it now. To Gray now. Mid-range shot. It is up, and it falls. Gray has been a mid-range key for the Hound Dogs all night, and we're seeing that still. Nolting has it out to Eisen. Back out to Nolting. He was up for 3. Oh, that almost went in. Eisen with the rebound. Doesn't fall. Clayton with the rebound, and that one falls. Third time's the charm for the Lamar Tigers. Gray has it now. Gets around Nolting. Passes it all the way out to Sawyers to Freeze, and it is blocked. But with the steal 23, steal after steal, I can't even keep up. Tigers end up with the ball at the end of all of it. Waylon has it now. Waylon Nolting gets it out to Clayton Powell, and timeout called by the Lamar Tigers. Lots of crazy momentum changes so far. 41-34. Aurora, 3 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the game. Gatlin, that was a pretty intense few possessions there.
Yeah, there's a lot of kerfuffles up in the end of that possession there before the timeout. One thing you notice is the duality of these teams. Lamar plays a lot more safe, regular, textbook basketball. You know, they drive into the paint, they use the backboard, they try to get easy shots. Aurora, they like their risky moves. They're taking their risks. They're gambling. And, you know, it makes for some opportunities where they throw it off the rim 3 times and it ends up going to the other team. Or they end up heaving a half quarter and making it before the buzzer. So, you know, so far their luck has been paying out for them. Part luck, part skill. But, yeah, this is being a great basketball game. This is still anyone's game, and yeah, this is some good quality basketball. And we're gonna break this timeout. Lamar ball, passing it into Waylon. He's gonna drive in, spin a little bit, give it to Breyer at the top of the key. He's looking for something. Defense gonna look for the ball there, but they're not gonna get it. He's gonna pass it over to Waylon. Waylon's gonna shoot a floater. Not gonna make it though. Breyer gets the ball. They missed that one too. Aurora gets the ball. And ref's gonna blow the whistle there. Aurora's going to be shooting 2 free throws. First free throw's up, and it's in. I don't have the stats in front of me, but from my recent memory, Aurora has been pretty efficient from the free throw line, which how they play seems to be working out very well for them, surmounting this 9-point lead that they have. Breyer passing it into Waylon. Waylon back to Breyer. Breyer taking it down the court. A little bit of acceleration and deceleration, passing it to Waylon. Kyler on the wing. He's driving over the top to Clayton. Looking for something. He's going to drive to the top. Breyer, three-pointer. Oh, it's going to fall off the rim. Aurora's going to get that rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. And Aurora will be shooting more free throws.
Bigham with the shots now. First one is up, and it falls. I believe Aurora is in the bonus now. 44-34, 2.5 minutes left to go in the game. Second shot falls. Breyer eats and passes it into Rice. To Nolting, hits him in the back. Focus wasn't dialed in on the basketball there, and it hits him in the back. So it'll be out on Lamar and Aurora basketball. Bigham will be passing it in. To Freeze, and they're going to call something. Timeout called by the Hound Dogs. So, Aurora now leading by 11 in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes left to go. And, yeah, not the outcome the Lamar Tigers were wanting to see. Aurora doing a great job, drawing fouls on the free throw line, and just the fundamental things, and just doing well for them. But for newcomers, this is the JV game. We do have varsity game to follow after this, so stay tuned for that. And, yeah, like I said, just under 2.5 minutes left to go in the game. The Tigers will be in Cassville this coming Thursday. That'll also be an away game. And then Friday, this coming Friday, is homecoming. Be sure, all Tiger fans, if you can't be there in person, be on here. But we encourage all of you to be at that game live. It's going to be a great game, playing McDonald County. The theme is toga, so I'm not assuming a lot of you have toga sitting around at home. But, you know, if you want to join the student section, wear some white. And here we go, Aurora basketball. Freeze gets it past to him, and Breyer eats and almost with the steal. He gets it. Dribbling down the court. Swings it out to Eisen. Trying to escape the trouble. To Breyer in the corner. Up for two, and it falls. 2 minutes left now. Gonna be Aurora ball. Seth Sawyers passes it in. Or excuse me, that's Bigham. Apologies. Bigham with it now. Gray up for three, and it does not fall. Sawyers with the rebound. Bigham up for two, and it does fall. Briar Eaton swings it out to Waylon Nolting in the corner. Back to Ison now. Back out to Briar. Driving up. Mid-range shot. Does not fall. Gray with the rebound. McCullough trying to get a steal for the Tigers. Seth Sawyers with the ball now. Attempted a flop there. I don't know. I think he was flop. It worked. I mean, he's shooting free throws, but. Interesting. First shot is up, and it is good. 1 minute and 10 seconds left, or 1 minute and 9 seconds, excuse me, left to go in the game. Tigers trailing 12 now, with still more free throws to go.
They're going to choose to sub out their entire team here with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Almost. I think they kept in one person.
Second shot doesn't fall. Dom Gordon with the ball. Gets it to Clayton Powell. Gets it up to Striker Rice, who is up for three. Clayton Powell gets the rebound after the three doesn't fall. Up for two, no good, and it is out of bounds. I don't know on who just yet. Looks like it's going to be kicked off of Noah Gray's feet, and it'll be Lamar ball. Dom, wide open three. Does not fall. Freeze to Gray. Up for two. Bounces off the bottom of the rim. Freeze up for another two. And hate to be that guy, but I think this is going to do it. Striker Rice passes it out to Clayton Powell, who's driving in. Up for two. It falls. 30 seconds left to go in the game. Aurora going to take their sweet time now. Bigham has it. It is stolen by Dom Gordon. Almost out of bounds by Clayton Powell, but he throws it back in to Rowdy Hawes. And Striker Rice gets tripped by Bigham. And it's going to be Lamar ball with 9 seconds left in the game. I don't know. You need some kind of crazy miracle to come back from this one, Gatlin. Dom Gordon has it.
9 seconds, 12 points. I've never seen it before.
Yeah. Spencer O'Neal for the buzzer beater, and it does not go, and that'll wrap up today's JV contest. Lamar Tigers will be defeated by the Aurora Houn Dawgs 50-38. Unfortunate loss. Lots of back and forth battles between the two teams, and honestly a great competition. We saw, both teams had their struggles, both teams had their strengths, but Aurora was able to minimize those mistakes, and at the end of the day, that's what creates a winning team. But, Gatlin, any insight on that game?
Yeah, great game there played by the Houn Dawgs. Put up half a century of points there. Lamar just having some issues both on and off the ball. But, those types of issues can only be worked out with practice. And, they still have games to play. We can see them work out those kinks still. And, yep, varsity's coming up soon. We're going to see some good varsity basketball. Hopefully this game can go better for the Tigers.
Absolutely. Just like Gatlin said, we have the varsity game coming up. Stay tuned, Tiger fans. We will be right back after a short break for the varsity game, what you have all been waiting for. welcome back to the stream. We got about just over 3.5 minutes left to go until we kick off the varsity game. It is time for our Tiger pregame show, brought to you by Mr. Weber and Mrs. Schneider, the principal combo, the principal duo there at Lamar High School. Also Mar, the foreign exchange student, bringing you the pregame action. We're going to kick things off with the Tiger weather report, brought to you by Gatlin Garfield.
I don't know why Gabe handed me a mic even though I have one strapped to my chest, but tonight in Lamar it's a cool 33 degrees, feels like 26 out there, so if you're outside make sure to be wearing a jacket. Tomorrow the high is 39, low 27, so pretty midday, about the same as today. But after that we have about a week straight of nice warm 50-60 degree weather, so yeah, make sure to tan so you're ready to go outside then. Back to you, Gabe.
Not too far away from springtime. But now on to the juicy stuff. We got the Aurora roster and starters. Their starters are number 2, Cooper Brown. He's a 5'9" sophomore. You know, he's very capable of hitting shots, and you know, he plays hard and has quick hands, so he's going to be a good player for the Hound Dogs. Also, the 6'1" senior, Thomas Laura, number 10. Great offensive player for the Hound Dogs. Very capable outside shooter and a good defender and rebounder. So I think a key to the game will be boxing him out and you know, keeping him out of the lane as much as we can. And on to the next starter, the 6' junior, Kason Brown. He is number 24 for the Hound Dogs. He is a point guard who attacks with a sense of urgency, and another key player for the Hound Dogs. Also, Sean Sawyers. We were calling his name during the JV game, which is kind of weird, unless the roster isn't updated. But he's a 6'1" junior. He likes to shoot his threes, and he's capable of making them too. So
I believe there's another Sawyer somewhere on these depth charts.
He's on the JV squad right now.
Yeah, there's a Seth Sawyers as well.
Well, we're not worried about him right now.
I mean, he's on varsity, so we are. So
he's not on. Sean Sawyers, like we said, good at making threes. Going to be a key to stop him. And also number 41, Creed Kloss. He is a 6'3" sophomore, tall guy. He, you know, he does all the big man jobs, all the dirty work. And as we get ready to come into this game, we are going to go to the national anthem. So give us a quick break.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise and then remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Tonight being performed by the Aurora High School Pep Band.
The Aurora Houn Dawg Band performed the national anthem. This is the land of the free and the home of the brave. And we just saw that there. Starting lineup is going to be announced soon.
And your Aurora Houn Dawgs. Here are the starters for tonight's varsity game. First for the guests on the scoring board.
A couple key subs for Aurora are number 1, Aiden Ross, 5'9" sophomore. And also, I hope I'm saying this name right, Toa Yondel, 6'3" junior, so number 23. So there's your pregame show. Brought to you by Mr. Weber, Ms. Schneider, and Mar. And now for the starters for the Tigers, you know them, Eli Googie, Jude Harris, Taryn Williams, Trent Torbeck and Talon Timmons. And wow, what an entrance.
Varsity starters, #1,
I'm shivering, Gabe. How about you?
I'm not shivering. I mean, it's a little cold in this gym, but I don't know. We'll just let you fans at home listen to this and watch this.
And number 24, Jason Brown.
And here we go. The Aurora Houn Dawgs are coached by Carson Cavalier. Got the Aurora band, got the student section, who, by the way, does not compare to the Lamar Lunatics. Just going to throw that out there. And it's almost time for tip-off. Taryn Williams and Deacon Friss, I believe. Lamar wins the tip-off. Talon Timmons to Jude Harris. Gets it out to Taryn Williams. Talon Timmons driving in, gets it out to Eli Googie. Pump fakes the three. Pass it out to Talon Timmons. All the way across to Taryn Williams, and number 24, Kason Brown, will get the rebound, but he steps out of bounds, so it's going to be Lamar basketball once again.
Little bit too much mustard on that pass there from Talon.
Absolutely. Gets it to Jude Harris, and it is up for the layup, and Tigers take first blood.
Great shot selection there by Jude Harris.
Thomas Laura with the ball now. Gets it out to Kason Brown, back to Thomas. Up for three, and it falls. Trent Torbeck with the ball now. Gets it to Talon Timmons, and intercepted by number 10. And his two falls. I believe that'll be and one. That is Thomas Laura. I don't know if the foul was called there. It was. Beautiful start for the Aurora Houn Dawgs. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, we just need to keep our Tigers' heads in the game. 4 quarters of basketball to be played. That free throw was a bit off, but it's okay. There's more yet to come.
There's no Lamar Lunatics here, so there's no excuse. Jude Harris with the ball now. Drives up, gets it to Taryn Williams. Up for the layup, and it falls. Easy lay for Taryn Williams. One up for the layup, does not fall. Forward gets the rebound, and is blocked by Talon Timmons. Aurora gets the rebound once again. Cooper Brown out to Kason Brown. Thomas Laura has it now. Passes it out to Aiden Ross. It is up. Does not fall. The three. Talon Timmons has it now. It is tipped up, and it is Deacon Friss that gets the ball back. Passes to Thomas Laura, who is up for three once again. Does not fall. Taryn Williams with the rebound. And it is tipped out by the Lamar Tigers. Just on the passing.
That is an unfortunate turn of events right there.
Just a little focus and mental mistake that the Tigers can hopefully patch up pretty quick, but not what you want to see here early in this game. Thomas Laura gets a pass to him, and it is blocked, but he's back out, gets the rebound out to the three-point line, dribbling in, up for two, and it goes. Tigers doing their best to stay clean and not draw a foul, but unfortunately when you do that, shots get made by the other team. Talon Timmons has it now, up for two, and it falls.
Great lay-in by Talon there.
Absolutely. Thomas Laura out to Kason Brown. Back out to Laura. Passes it all the way out to Cooper Brown. Up for three, bounces right off the rim. Falls in his hands, and he goes up for three again, and it doesn't fall that time either. But there is a pushing foul called on the Tigers on Trent Torbeck. I think Trent needs to take a deep breath and just kind of chill out. Great ball play for the Tigers, but 2 fouls in the first few minutes of the game is not ideal. First shot does not fall for Cooper Brown.
Lamar 6, Aurora 7.
Ha. See what you did there. Not anymore. Second shot falls. Now.
Yeah, that would be funny if I was a child.
Next shot is up and it falls. Timmons passes it into Harris. Gets it out to Taryn Williams. Jude Harris gets it to Eli Googie, and foul called on the Hound Dogs. I don't know who.
I believe that was out of bounds.
Was it?
On the Hound Dogs.
No.
Aurora foul, number 4, his first team foul, number 1.
Deacon Frost, I don't know how you say it, but foul called on him. Brady Geyer's now in the game, by the way. Eli Googie has it now. Trips on his feet. Talon Timmons gets it though. And good defense by the Hound Dogs. Cooper Brown ends up with it.
Lamar foul, number 34, Talon Timmons. His first team foul, number 3.
Foul call on Talon Timmons. Jason Brown passes it into Laura. Going back and forth between Brown and Laura. Back out to Brown. All the way across to Brown, the other Brown. Laura with it now at the top of the key. Passes it in to Deacon Frost. Friss, once again, I'm butchering these names, and the layup is good. Tight defense by Aiden Ross on Jude Harris, and they're going to call something, a foul on Aiden Ross.
His first Aurora team foul, number 2.
It's a foul on the floor, so no shots will be taken. Eli Googie with it now. Looking to pass it in. Gets it up to Talon Timmons. And looks like he took just a little too long. Mason Brown passes it into Laura. Laura to Brown. Brown drives it in, gets it out to Aiden Ross. Shot is up, but the whistle is blown before he takes the shot, so no good there. Going to be a foul called on Eli Googie for the Tigers. Brown passes it in to the other Brown. Brown passes it to Brown. We have two Browns, so sorry for the confusion. Aiden Ross with it now. Fakes, goes up, gets it to 4. Aggressive defense by Talon Timmons, but the Hound Dogs will end up with the basketball once again.
Lamar foul call number 34, Talon Timmons, his second foul, number 5.
There will now be free throws by Kason Brown. First shot is up and doesn't fall.
I'm up in the top of the stands. I heard that rim rattle. It's an unfortunate shot taken there.
Absolutely. Second shot lands, and here comes Logan Bigness. Logan Martin is now getting checked into the game. A few viewers are feeling an earthquake at home. This is why.
Fun fact about Logan, he can bench press more than he can count.
Huh, that is true. Jude Harris with the ball now. Brady Geyer with the ball. He's looking to get it back, but it is stolen by 2. 24 Brown gets it over to Aiden Ross, and the layup falls. Stolen again by 2. Gets it to Brown, And momentum falls again. Lots of momentum for the Aurora Houn Dawgs here. Won't be shocked if we see a timeout here before too long if things don't change soon.
Some sloppy basketball
Another
being
foul
played out
on
there.
Aiden
tonight.
Ross. Just got a little aggressive with the hands as Harris was trying to dribble down the court.
Tigers are trying to get into their feelings, letting the emotions work them up. They just need to chill out. Remember, they got 4 quarters of basketball here left to play. They're in no rush.
Absolutely. You know, I've said it with Spencer and Jackson Law. Just can't hit the panic button. Never ends well. Googie has it now. Up for the mid-range floater. Does not fall, but Taryn Williams get the rebound, and that falls.
It's like one of our favorite coaches at Lamar would say.
Behind the computer.
It's like one of our favorite coaches at Lamar would say. You have to have the memory of a goldfish if you're going to play sports. You can't dwell on the past.
Absolutely. Make a mistake, you just got to flush it, move on. In the words of Coach Jared B. Short, Lamar High School. Jason Brown has it now. Taryn Williams with a great defense, and he gets the steal. Gets it to Jude Harris. Starting to slow things down. Taryn Williams with it now. Back to Jude Harris at the top of the key. Doesn't know, looking for something to do here. To Logan Martin, right underneath the basket. And that looks like it was out of bounds, but the ref's not going to call it. And Kason Brown up for 3, and it falls. Man, I could have sworn that was out of bounds, but, you know, not going to hate on the refs, you know. They have a good angle. Might not have been the right angle, but they have a good angle.
Yeah.
Stolen again, and that was also out of bounds, but Eli Googie ends up with it. And it falls through Logan Martin's hands, and they call him out of bounds. Wow, interesting. Oh my God.
Logan Martin breathes on the black.
Yeah,
he's out of there.
I take back hitting the panic button. I know I can't really coach them up when I can't even handle my nerves, and I'm not even playing. So hats off to all those guys on the court. Aurora with the ball now. Brown and Laura back and forth. We've seen it a lot. Laura up for 3, and it falls. They are making 3 after 3 after 3. Have a lot of momentum. Jude Harris passes it to Talon Timmons. Gets it to Eli Googie. In the corner, back up to Jude Harris, up for the lay, and it goes in.
Aurora's hands are hotter than stew right now. They're putting in every single bucket they can make.
Absolutely. Brown and Laura and
that
Brown.
pass with a little
back and forth,
Mahomie
up
to the
for 3
corner.
again. That one barely falls out. Talon Timmons with it now, going up the right side. Gets it to Jude Harris at the top of the key. Back out to Talon Timmons. Up for the, nope. Fakes the layup. Taryn Williams up for the layup. Goes up the second time and it goes in, but I don't know if they there was a foul called. And I think it was before that shot went in, so I don't know if it'll count or not. Foul on Kason Brown for Aurora. They're going to call it a foul on the floor, so no shots. Eli Googie gets it to Jude Harris. Spin move. Oh, just barely falls out, but Talon Timmons gets it back. All the way out to Brady Geyer, who was up for 3. Doesn't fall, but Taryn Williams gets the rebound, and that time it goes in. Holy cow. Holy guacamole. 40 seconds left in the first period. Brown and Laura, every single time, back and forth. Out to the other Brown, back to Brown, back to Brown, back to Brown. A lot of Browns going back and forth. To Laura, to Brown, to Brown. Oh, back to Brown again. And there's a timeout called by the Houn Dawgs. Oh man, what an intense way to start off this game with 11 seconds left to go in the first period.
Yeah, you know, they're playing some sloppy basketball right now. This timeout probably help us out a lot. You know, talk over some of these issues, get some of the chinks worked out of the armor, and we'll be back and we'll be ready to go. Only a 10-point deficit here in the first quarter, so definitely been manageable. But, yeah, we got some great basketball being played here today.
Absolutely. You can see some of the highlights. Right there, Taryn Williams. And they call the foul. There we go with the final 11 seconds left of this first period.
Taryn Williams is one of those guys, you look at him and you're just like, man, I need that guy in my paint. I need him.
Absolutely. Taryn Williams is an all-around athlete, key player for the football team, also a key thrower for the track and field team. And Aurora makes a big mental mistake, going to start off the possession with a backcourt pass. Fascinating.
That play looked a little Mahomey right there.
Something like that. You up for three?
1 second left.
Half court. And it does not fall. He's trying to look like Peyton Portman on the JV squad with that shot. Not going to compare though. That's going to bring an end to the first quarter of play. 22-12. Hound Dogs lead over the Tigers. They're going to talk some things over, and we'll be back after a quick break. Welcome back. Sorry, I just took a big old bite of popcorn. I'm trying to choke it down before we start. Brown passes it into Laura. Back and forth. We've seen this in the first quarter. Gets it out to the other Brown. Back to Laura. To Brown. To the other Brown on the other side.
Back to Brown.
Back to Brown. To Laura. To Brown. Up for three. Does not fall. Talon Timmons with the rebound. And layup falls. Great start. Well,
a lot of contact on that shot. Honestly, I'm surprised there wasn't a call there.
Yeah, for sure. Shocker. Brown and Laura going back and forth. Layup does not fall, bounces right out. Talon Timmons with it now, gets it to Taryn Williams, back to Timmons. Jude Harris now. Gets it out to Trent Torbeck, who slips, stays on his feet, and tries to go, but it slips out of his hands.
Wow.
A lob over the shoulder to number 10, Thomas Laura. Great pass. And they're going to get an easy layup from that. Tigers still trailing 10 points. Talon Timmons up for three. Oh, just falls out. Trent Torbeck gets the rebound up for two. It gets blocked. Brown with it now, and the layup falls.
No defense being played on that shot. You got to wonder what Lamar's doing right now.
Trent Torbeck had it. He is fouled. Foul called number 2, Cooper Brown. Going to give Trent Torbeck and the Tigers a chance to slow down, hopefully get some easy points, and attack this next part of the game. First shot is up. Rolls right out. Logan Bigness getting subbed in for Taryn Williams. Also, shout out to the Aurora Houn Dawg concession team. Very solid popcorn I'm eating right now. Very salty, good color, good butteriness. Second shot doesn't fall either, unfortunately. Thomas Laura with the ball now. Out to Brown. to Aiden Ross. Back to Brown to Aiden Ross for the three. Does not fall, bounces out. Brown with the rebound. Passes out to... Oh, somebody's up for three.
I believe it's Aiden Ross.
That was Aiden Ross with the three there. Timmons to Harris to Trent Torbeck at the top of the key to Timmons. Almost gets stolen, but he gets a hand on it and it is up for the layup. And they call, oh my gosh, they blow the whistle right as soon as the ball's about to go in. Man. Interesting calls we've seen tonight. Hopefully going to earn both of these points back. And the first, it does not fall. Brown with it now to Laura. To Brown in the middle. Up to Friz. Up for three. Is Aiden Ross no good? Talon Timmons with it now. Gets it across to Trent Torbeck. Hits off his back, but he ends up in his hands.
Eli Googie, corner!
Ah! Logan Martin. Talon Timmons fakes the three. Up for the layup, and it falls. Man, if we made all of our threes that almost went in, it'd be a different story right now. But speaking of threes, Aiden Ross up for one, does not fall. But
rebound pulled in there.
Laura's going to get the rebound. Back out to Brown to Laura. Top of the key, dribbling in, up for the lay, and it is stopped by Logan Martin. Going to be a foul called. They're going to call it on Jude Harris. First shot is up and it falls. Second shot up and it falls. A little bit of tumbling. And it looks like Aurora's going to end up with it. Technical call on Jude Harris. Wowzers! Very fascinating, interesting. Any adjective you can think of is what that call was. Now the Aurora Houn Dawgs trying to sound like the Lamar Lunatics, but if we had a decibel meter and each decibel was a point, the Lamar Lunatics are turbo clocking this Aurora student section. Does not fall, or no, excuse me, it does fall.
Quite the rowdy basketball game being played out there tonight.
Exactly.
If the Lamar Lunatics were here, honestly, it's probably a good thing they aren't. It's probably a good thing Lamar Lunatics aren't here because we might have a malice at this palace.
Yeah.
Obviously, we would not wish for that to ever happen, but...
Yeah, that was a little uncalled for.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'll issue a formal apology on Instagram tonight.
Okay. Oh, man. Well, right now, looks like this game is being handed into the beautiful hands of the Aurora Houn Dawgs.
How many free throws does this guy get? This is free throw number like 4.
This is like 4 or 5 free throws, 6 or 7.
Bro, what rule did we break?
Does he have more? Probably so.
Did we kill one of their players?
Well, we didn't do that.
Lots of frustration coming out of tonight.
Coach Hekinen looks like he is getting ejected out of this game. Gatlin, take it over, or I'm going to say some not good things.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything good to say either. We might need to mute these mics. Man, even the refs are getting furious out there. There was some sass behind that pass. We're gonna need to clean up on aisle R studio. Some popcorn spilled around the area.
You play by play. I'm gonna go through this away.
Okay. Sorry. Excuse me. Wild game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is not one to miss. Let your friends and family know what is happening tonight. This is not something you see every single night during Lamar basketball.
Okay, I think I can handle myself now. I'm back. Gabe Johnson is not a very happy camper right now. 24, passes it out to 2, up for 3, does not fall. Wicked shot. Talon Timmons. I'm going to call a foul on somebody. It's going to be on number 4, Deacon Frost. Or Creed Frost, excuse me. I think their jersey numbers might have been switched around because our roster says Deacon Friss, but the announcer is saying Creed Frost. So I don't know who's right. I'm assuming he's right because he does this all the time.
That would make sense as to why number 34 was playing on JV. There might be some numbers messed up.
Possibly. Look at us, solving problems. And we are now being joined by Chase McCall, a key JV player for the Lamar Tigers. I would interview him right now, but I'm kind of heated from the wicked stuff that went down earlier. Talon Timmons' next shot is up and bounces right out. And it looks like it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Aurora, going to be Lamar basketball. Layup after layup is being made. Taron Williams about to get checked into the game. Talon Timmons with the ball now. Layup falls.
Great shot there. Pass to the top of the key over to the wing. Looking for a shot. Pass to the middle, to the corner, to the wing, top of the key. With the ball passing to the wing. Passing it back to the corner. 3 up in the air. They're going to make that one. Eli passing it to Jude. Back to Eli. Taking it down the court.
Eli Googie has it now, like he said. To Harris.
Jude using that big body of his to get inside the paint and score it off the glass.
And it falls. I think the Lamar Tigers now playing with a different energy, a different level of emotion after the events that went down a few minutes ago. Up for 3, Aiden Ross, and it does not fall. Logan Martin gets the rebound to Jude Harris. All the way across the Brady Geyer, and it tips out of his hands. Little bit overthrown by Jude Harris.
This is more than a basketball game at this point. This is justice for their fallen coach, Coach Hekkaden. He is still okay. He just is not at the game anymore.
He got ejected, which
in case you missed that part.
I'm no expert, but I know bogus when I see it. Shot does not fall, and they're going to call the foul on, I think, Eli Gugi for breathing on him.
Lamar foul number 23, Eli Gugi. His second team foul number 5. At the line for the half ball.
He's going to brick the 3 and slam it off the rim. That one's going to stumble inside the net. Eli taking it down the court. He's driving. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Looks like he's going to get fouled there.
Aurora foul number 0, Logan Ross. His first team foul number 4. At the line,
Eli Gugi going to shoot free throws now. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the first half. We do have a halftime show coming your way.
Logan Ross with the foul on Eli there.
First shot is up and good.
Eli coming up with his second free throw. It's up in the air. That one's going to come off the rim. But Taryn Williams is going to get the rebound, but it's going to give it a bit too much heat on that layup there, and they're going to send it down the court. Number 1 is going to go for the layup, and they're going to blow the whistle on that one. And Waylon Knowlting is going to be charged with the foul on number 1, Aiden Ross. And he will be at the line to shoot 2. First one's going to swirl in. Second shot in the air. And it's going to stumble out of the rim there. Gatlin Timmons taking it down. It's going to get taken out from behind by an Aurora player. I can't quite tell from here. But, ref's going to stop this after they passed it in. Not quite sure why. Ref's talking to Coach LaSalle. Not sure why. But Waylon Knowlting passing it into Jude. Jude's going to pass it over to Waylon. Back over to Jude. He's going to drive up off the glass. Bit too hard. Taryn's going to take it, though. It's going to come off the glass, off the rim, and it's not going to go in, but he will be fouled on that play.
Aurora foul number 10, Thomas Lamar. His second. At the line, number 22, Taryn Williams.
Man, if I ever get into a global whistling competition, I know who I'm looking out for. Taryn, second free throw. It's going to bounce off the rim. We're taking it down near the corner. Number 24, Jason Brown, passing it to number 10, Thomas Lara. He's going to drive in for the lay, and he's going to make that one. Jude looking for the passing, getting it to Talon Timmons. Spin move on the defender. He's driving, going fast, tucking it in, and he's going to get the layup off the glass there. Great play there by Talon. That's going to be his 13th point. Aurora at the wing, pump fake, going to the side.
Laura has it now. Out to Brown, up for 3. Does not fall. And it looks like they're going to call it out of bounds and went behind the basket. One minute left in the first half. Harris has it now, over to Timmons. Up for 2, does not fall, but he gets his own rebound, goes up again, and that time it falls.
Good basketball there played by the boys.
Great aggressive playing style we're seeing by the Lamar Tigers. Just got to hope and turn things around here. Brown has it. Passes it out to Aiden Ross. He goes up the middle, up for two. Reverse layup does not fall. Talon Timmons gets the rebound. Gets it to Eli Gugu. They're going to call a travel.
Interesting call there. I think we need a rules analyst up here. Does falling count as a travel?
Yes, it does. But
interesting.
I don't know. The ball was out of his hands before he fell.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. We'll have to take a look at that replay.
We get a replay on that, Sean.
Good defense by
I know you
Willow
don't control
Knowlton.
that, but
Good defense by Willow Knowlton right there. Gets it to number 4, Deacon, or I don't even know who it is. The roster's wrong. Brown up for 2 and it falls. Final 5 seconds left of the half.
flogging Jude Harris for the ball.
And a foul called on, I believe, number 2, Cooper Brown.
Jude getting chased around like a farmer boy getting chased by pygmies.
Jude Harris for the free throws. Falls.
Interesting tactic by the Aurora student section, screaming after the ball has already left his hands.
Hey. I'm not going to try and be a hypocrite because I do that a lot. So no, we can't hate too much, especially on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but that's everyone doing it.
And a foul. Shot does not fall. 0.4 seconds left till halftime.
Yeah,
Just so you know, we do have a halftime interview coming our way with the one and only Mr. Chartier of Lamar High School. So stay tuned for that. Also got our famous joke of the day as Laura tries to put up final points, and he's bricked his 15th free throw of the night right there. Second shot is up and falls. And that's going to do it for the half. All right, so we're going to take a quick break and be back with the joke of the day and the halftime interview. So we'll be right back after a break. All right, well, here it is. Here he is, Mr. Chartier with Lamar High School. Now, it's been a pretty juicy game so far. I even had to mute my mic up there so I didn't sin on the air. But very interesting turn of events that we saw right in front of your seat over here on the bench. I mean, what are your thoughts of it?
It's just unfortunate. We're down by 17. Frustrations are running high. We just need to lock in. We got a whole nother half we need to play, so let's get it.
Absolutely. Now, obviously, the Tigers, they're not just playing a basketball game anymore. There's more motivation, there's more emotion behind it. I mean, if you're a player, what's going through your head after seeing everything that went down?
I got ice running through my veins, so I'm just locking in. Let's get out here. Let's play a second half of ball. Ultimately, we came in. It's their homecoming week. We knew they were going to be fired up, so let's just get it, huh?
All right. Well, there's your interview, but we got more. It's time for the joke of the day. Every halftime. This one's a little special. What did the referee say to the glasses? You're optional.
Oh, nice. Okay, very nice.
All right, that's going to do it with our interview with Mr. Chartier at Lamar High School. Back up to you. Nobody's up there right now, but mute us. welcome back. Half number 2 coming our way. Very intense, crazy first half we saw. But it's a new half.
17?
Tigers currently down by 17.
16.
And as Chartier said, just lock in, boys. We got another half a ball to play. Eli Googie passes it into Jude Harris.
12. 2. Oh, shoot, my bad.
Sorry for people at home, our camera guy wasn't locked in. Great start. Gatlin Timmons with the easy lay. Gosh.
My bad. I was talking about
After our interview with language arts teacher Mr. Chartier, he informed us that Coach Heckenden's ejection was due to the moving of a chair.
I mean, oh! Hang on, we'll come back to that.
Great steal by Gatlin Timmons!
And there's the lay! Great start. But as we were saying, the moving of a chair, you know, that can be very dangerous. You know, you never know what you can do with that chair, especially when you scoot it like 2 to 3 inches. That can be a very dangerous thing. It can be a threat.
The student section gets riled up and this table moves, and honestly, it frightens me. I'm about to eject the student section.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Anyways, Jude Harris has it now. And there's another way. Speaking of Jude Harris, I was talking to his mom at halftime, and that first technical was not on Jude Harris. I apologize for the miscommunication. It was not on Jude Harris, so we apologize for the miscommunication there, and we appreciate the feedback on that. So hopefully gonna do better in the future. Layup is up and good for Laura. Fast break from Eli Googie, and it is.
They're going to say that went out of bounds, even though Aurora basically just shoulder checks my guy Eli.
Yeah, he got a little rough, but it's all right. Lamar ball. That shoulder check was probably like. Oh, Terry Williams almost gets it jammed in the basket, but he gets it up. That shoulder check probably felt like a little feather on Eli's shoulder. Laura out to Ross, up for 3, no good. Brady Geyer with the rebound, gets it out to Gatlin Timmons, gets it to Jude Harris, he's driving down the court. Back out to Gatlin Timmons. Looking for something to do, gets it to Eli Googie inside, and he is fouled. Foul called on number 4, Creed Kloss. It was on the, no free throws, it was on the court. Apologies. Jude Harris with it now to Gatlin Timmons. Back to Eli Googie in the paint. To Terry Williams, and it's in! And 1.
That's number 22, Terry Williams. Aurora foul on number 4, Creed Kloss. His 4th, 2 foul, number 2. At the line, shooting 1, Terry Williams.
The shot is up and bounces right out. Brown with the rebound. To Laura. To Brown. Waiting on the offense to set up. To Ross. To Brown. Back to Ross. To Laura. Up for 3. Does not fall, bounces out. Falls in the hands of Ross. Back out to Laura. Pump fakes the 3. Passes it to number 0. With the good layup. That is Logan Ross. Got 2 Rosses, 2 Browns, 2 Sawyers.
2 fries. Freeze, excuse me.
2 fries. Jude Harris with the lay.
Both teams have a guy on their roster, it appears. Brady and Trayton, respectively.
Brown has it now. Out to Ross. Back to Brown. Gets trapped, but he escapes. To Terry Williams, to Ross. who is being guarded by Taryn Williams. Up for three, no good. Jude Harris with the ball now, gets it to Talon Timmons. Screen by Taryn Williams, up for the layup, and it falls. Tigers starting to chip away at this deficit. Things are going in the right direction so far. Knock on wood. Up for three, air ball.
I mean, if I was a basket, I'd be scared to get hit by that too.
Funny.
Just kidding. That was rude.
Brady Geyer. Oh my gosh! Foul call on Brady Geyer. I mean, I think everybody within a 10-mile radius saw that one, but I don't know. I think Brady Geyer is just a stud, and they couldn't handle it. Passing back and forth. Brown has it now all the way over to Laura, who pump fakes a three for the mid-range shot. Does not fall. Rebounded by Taryn Williams.
Great grab.
Head topped. Out to Brady Geyer, who was up for three.
Brady Geyer!
Bang! Oh, that felt good. First one of the night. And a timeout called by, I don't know who. Aurora.
I'm not sure what these halftime adjustments were, but whatever they were, we need them more often.
Absolutely. Tigers chip away the, I don't even know how many point lead, down to 4 points. And things are starting to look a little better for the Lamar
I believe
Tigers.
it was about 16.
Oh man, that was awesome. I mean, we're still down 4 points, but I mean, what a way to come back, face the adversity, and respond. And I mean, they've done a great job. You know, as I was standing over there with Mr. Chartier after the interview, I saw the team come out right in front of me, and I was expecting, heads down, low morale. But they came out, big smiles on their face, ready to go. And clearly, whatever state of mind they're in, it is working. Ross has it now. To Brown, back to Ross, to the other Brown, back to Ross, all the way across to Brown. Back to Ross.
Over there in the corner, there he is.
Back to Ross. To Laura. Drives, and there's going to be a foul called on the Tigers. On Jude Harris. Oh, almost intercepted by Eli Googie, and the three is good. Aiden Ross with the three. Harris to Geyer to Timmons. All the way across the court to Eli Googie. He's driving up.
Ooh!
Oh, doesn't fall, but Talon Timmons is right there to put it back up.
Great tip in there by the man Talon.
Ross to Brown. To the other Brown. Up for three. Falls again. That is Aiden Ross's sweet spot right there.
Aiden Ross is on fire tonight from there.
Sorry, Eli Googie has it now after getting passed to by Jude Harris. Passes out to Talon Timmons. Pump fakes the three, gets around the back, and does not fall, but two people end up on the ground, and Lamar is going to end up with the ball again. Eli Googie looking to pass it in to Brady Geyer. right under the basket, but it goes through somebody's legs, and it hits 24's legs and rolls out of bounds. They're acting like their coach just got ejected for nothing, but it was just a call that didn't go their way. Man. These guys are acting like the refs aren't on their team. Jude Harris passes it to Talon Timmons, and the layup is good. Great defense by Talon Timmons. Tips the ball, and then it is tipped by White right before it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Lamar basketball. Great chemistry by Talon Timmons, Jude Harris, Eli, Brady, and Taryn as they get the ball back and are fighting for a victory. Jude Harris passes it to Talon Timmons. He gets it to, he has it still. Pass it to Brady. Got it in the corner.
Oh, it's denied.
Blocked, but he gets his own rebound to Taryn Williams. It is good!
Great work in the paint there by
What a
Taryn
play
Williams.
by Taryn Williams.
We love to see that man go to work on the football field and the basketball field.
Gatlin, I say and, you say one. And.
One.
Yeah. Does not fall. But it goes to the legs of zero. And Talon Timmons gets the layup.
Great pass there to Talon Timmons by the Aurora.
Tigers down by only 2 now. 35 seconds left to go in the third period. Laura has it. Bounces it out to Brown. Drives it up. Blocked by Taryn Williams!
Jude Harris with the ball.
And he's fouled. Gatlin, give me some skin.
Greg, do it in the mic.
Oh my gosh, my adrenaline is pumping here.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dogs, tell your cats. They need to watch this basketball game. This is one for the ages. I am watching a movie.
Gatlin, I hate to interrupt, but if they're hearing that, they're already watching the game, big dog.
No, I'm telling them to tell people to watch the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Grandmas, aunts, uncles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, heck, go to your neighbor's house. Tell them to watch the game.
Go to your neighbor's house.
Heck yeah.
Go to your local grocery
Jude Harris
store.
with the free throws.
Tell the cashier.
And it falls.
Go to the pub. Tell them to turn it on. Down 1 point.
Next shot is up. Bounces right out. All good though. Talon Timmons now. It's his turn. Next up, Talon Timmons. I feel like it's the elementary free throw competition. It falls, and this game is now tied. 0-0 right here, ladies and gentlemen. It is a new ball game starting now.
Talon Timmons with 28 points. What a great performance by him tonight. Will he make it 29? Not unfortunately. Not yet, anyways. I believe he will.
He did the duties of tying up this ball game. Wow, what a thriller this has been. And Tigers now have the ball. Talon Timmons passes it to Jude Harris. 15 seconds left to go in the third period. To Talon Timmons. Looks like they're going to take their time and just try and start fresh in the fourth quarter. Gets it to Jude Harris. He's driving in for the layup. And it falls!
And Lamar takes the lead.
The first lead since it was 2-0 in the first seconds of this ball game. What a way to respond to adversity coming into the fourth quarter. Oh my gosh. This has been the greatest game I've called this season. Even though I've only called like 3 or 4 or 5, something like that. Wow. I mean, I don't even want to take a break. I have so much thoughts going through my head right now.
I mean, how do you watch a basketball game like this and not want everyone to be watching it?
Absolutely.
They ain't gonna believe you whenever you're trying to tell them in person.
Yeah, this is one of those ball games that you go tell your friends and family and neighbors about, and they're like, "Nuh-uh, that did not happen." He got ejected for moving a chair? That's crazy.
And then his team came back from a 20-point deficit?
This is an awesome ball game. However, we still got another quarter to play. We have to beat them in this last period. The Tigers are now leading 60-58.
Lamar's got to play like it's 0-0 for the rest of this game.
Absolutely.
They cannot slow down. They cannot falter. They must persevere. I wish our lunatics were here so we could do a fire fourth quarter chant, but
Fourth quarter. There, that's all you get.
all right, it's done.
That third period
the
was
ritual's done.
22-8 comeback. Lamar scored 22, Aurora scored 8, and they're hoping to keep that up now. Laura has it now, out to Ross. Back to Laura. Back to Ross, back to Laura. And good defense by Jude Harris, almost gets the steal. Back out to Ross.
Great
defense
D by Talon.
Timmons. It is going to be Aurora ball still, but still, he is hungry, he is aggressive, and it is paying off. We saw that earlier after Aurora tipped it and they got the ball back, but still, great defense by Timmons. Laura has it still. Out to Ross. Pump fakes, back out to Laura. Up for three. No good.
Talon Timmons rebound.
Great rebound by Talon Timmons there.
Excuse me, folks, I need a cough.
Talon Timmons still with the ball. He's hungry, and he is fouled. Great job drawing the foul by Talon Timmons. And he has a chance to increase the lead even more.
Bit of fury coming out from the student section right now. I wonder if any of them will get ejected for such behavior.
Well, I mean, he was yelled when he missed, so they're filled with joy. First shot, obviously no good, like I said. Second shot is up, and it falls that time. Ross with it now, almost intercepted by Jude Harris. Back out to Ross. And it rolls out! And who ended up, I don't know who was out on. Oh, he's bad.
Talon Timmons showing some great sportsmanship, helping him out there. Mr. Aiden Ross.
Absolutely.
We love to see it. Us Lamar Tigers, we're nothing but the best sportsmen. Great pass there.
Jude
In the
Harris.
paint. Extend the lead to 5.
Play, in the words of Mr. Claypool. All right, back and forth. Laura has it now. And the Talon Timmons doubling down. And it's in. Oh my gosh, Coach LaSalle fired up. I would be too. I am fired up. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to put it in words. Like, Gatlin, you remember in football season when we beat Seneca? The undefeated, last game of the season, the undefeated Seneca Indians, who went on to win the Class 3 state championship. They played Lamar, and with 23 seconds left, we drove down the field, scored with 3 seconds left, and Taryn Williams made the game-winning 2-point.
I do remember this.
A similar feeling right now. However, we still have 6.5 minutes left of the ball game to play, so we can't get too confident or too cocky yet. But man, win or lose,
It's the passion. It's the passion you feel when you don't play for yourself, but you're playing for your fallen ones, your mentor,
your brotherhood.
They are fighting for our brotherhood.
Absolutely.
If there's one thing that brotherhood means, it's fighting for your brothers.
That's exactly what that means. Like out of a dictionary. But man, this is something I have never seen before.
Yeah, I have a dictionary too. I was looking at the word blind and it was just this live stream.
Laura has it. Out to Ross, to Brown, pump fakes. Back out to Ross, to Laura. To Brown, to Ross. To Laura, driving in, gets it to Sawyers for the layup. Timmons passes to Jude Harris. An easy layup for Talon Timmons. Wiggled right through the Aurora defense and able to put another 2 on the board. Tigers now have 67 points.
That'd be funny if I was a toddler. Talon Timmons sweeping through the lanes there like an ambulance on the highway. Love to see that out of him.
Good defense by the Tigers once again. There will be a call on something, somewhere, somebody. Foul on the floor. Aurora to pass it in. Brown gets it to Ross. Back out to Brown at the top of the key. Out to Laura, who's driving in.
And it's the locked in!
Great sportsmanship by the Tigers. 3 of them go over to help him up.
Great defensive play. You love to see it.
I don't know who is.
Coach is having a conversation.
It is out on Lamar, but still great defense right there as they drive.
Hopefully they're.
And out of bounds on Aurora. Cooper Brown gonna step on the edge of the sideline. And it's gonna be Lamar ball.
They're feeling the pressure, man.
Jude Harris with the layup. Everything is flowing as smooth as butter right now. Speaking of butter, Gatlin just grabbed a free popcorn thanks to the Aurora Houn Dawgs concession team.
Shout out Aurora Houn Dawgs.
Great defense by Talon Timmons. Almost gets a steal, but Aurora still has it. All the way across to Brown. Back to Laura. Two has it now. That was Brown. Back out to Ross. To Laura at the top of the key. Pump fakes. Gets it out back out to Ross for 3. And it falls. I'll give credit where credit's due. Aiden Ross has been a key 3-point shooter for the Houn Dawgs all night in this Tiger ball. And now there was a foul called on Aiden Ross right after that 3. Got a little aggressive, got a little excited. And now, Lamar going to pass it in once again.
I can hear some choice words used by the Aurora players from up here. Not quite sure what that's all about.
Timmons passes it to Eli Googie. Back out to Timmons. He's dribbling in. Up for the layup. Does not fall, but Taylor Williams with the rebound, and he gets it in there!
Great management by Taylor Williams there down low.
Final 4 minutes. Laura up for 3. Does not fall. Brown will get the rebound. Back to Laura. Up for 3 again.
He's just chucking up shots.
Does not fall.
What are we doing? What are we doing? There's 4 minutes left, Aurora. Why are we in panic mode?
Hey. Chill. Eli Googie with it now. Geyer to Timmons. Timmons driving in. Oh, and it's stolen, but they're going to call a foul on Aurora. Man. What a turn of events we have seen.
Confusion on the court right now.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion and discussion going on between officials. So yes, it will be Lamar basketball after a foul. Under the basket, Eli Googie to pass it in. To Talon Timmons in the corner. He's dribbling out to the top of the key. Eli Googie just inside the right third. Great pass to Jude Harris, out to Brady Geyer, back into Jude Harris in the paint, and it is blocked and out of bounds on, I believe, white.
I believe that was a foul called.
Oh, foul, okay. Yeah. Foul on Aiden Ross. And Jude Harris to shoot more free throws. First shot good. First shot was good. Second shot is good as well. Tigers now have a 10-point lead with 3 minutes left to go in the ball game. Up for three is Laura. No good. Taryn Williams with the rebound. Pass it to Talon Timmons. To Jude Harris on the right third. To Eli Googie in the corner. To Jude Harris near the top of the key. Dribbling around to the left side. Gets it to Eli Googie in the other corner. And a timeout called by the Lamar Tigers. Oh, man. All right, well, there's a timeout. 2.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Tigers lead 73-63. We're going to take a quick break and be right back after this. And welcome back. Tiger ball, 2.5 minutes left. Tigers lead 73-63. Eli Googie to pass it in under the basket. Gets it all the way to the top of the key to Jude Harris. To Eli Googie. To Talon Timmons driving in for the two, and there's another easy lay for the kid.
Aurora passing it over to the wing, back over to the top of the key. Taryn going to pass it to Jude Harris after a rebound. Jude Harris taking it down the court.
Jude Harris commanding it. Eli Googie. Eli Googie now at the top of the key. Talon Timmons just outside of the paint. Jude Harris dribbling around, reverses it to Eli Googie. Up for two, and there's another layup.
Great lay.
As Aurora takes the ball down the court, I want to thank my mom for telling me we have an echo on the live stream. I think we were just too close to each other. Laura up for three, no good. Rebounded by Brady Geyer. Gets it to Talon Timmons. Appreciate it, CK, on the review. Brady Geyer gets it to Taryn Williams. Back out to Talon Timmons, who almost goes for three but doesn't. Jude Harris to Brady Geyer to Taryn Williams. It is stolen.
And he's going to pass it to Talon, but whoa!
Oh, and it is blocked, and Talon's going to end up on top of him. Oh, man, I wish Talon played football. Oh, my gosh.
Lamar foul number 34, Talon Timmons, his third team foul, number 1. At the line of the Houn Dawgs.
That's Talon's third foul. Doesn't fall. Second shot is up. Doesn't fall either. Talon Timmons with the great rebound. And
I want a pretzel.
two trying to get
Shout out
on
Aurora.
it, and he fouls him.
For giving me a pretzel.
Carson Parker is now in the game. KP Or he's about to get checked into the game, not in yet.
Tigers, number 34, Timmons.
Shot is up, no good.
Talon Timmons free throw. That's in. It's like the noise he makes those. Aurora taking it down the court. And pass over to the wing. Back over. He's going to shoot the jump shot. That's going to go in for 2.
35 seconds left to go in the ball game. Eli Gugi has it, driving down the right side. And there's another layup. Looks like the Aurora Houn Dawgs have kind of accepted their fate, and they're kind of just throwing up sloppy stuff right now.
Eli's been doing great at making the defenders jump.
Well, I say that, and then it's out of bounds on the Tigers. Oh my gosh.
Monstrous game tonight by Talon Timmons. 36 points. Truly
Student section just threw something at us. Not very happy with that. Maybe the ref should eject him. And now the Lamar Tigers subs are in. Briar Easton, Waylon Knowlton, Kyler Rice, and Carson Parker up for 3. It does not fall. Waylon Knowlton with the rebound.
He's diving for it.
And he dives, and it goes out of bounds, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. I know Waylon can't hear me, but Waylon, please make a 3. I'm going to scream louder than I have all season long. Up for 3, and it is good.
Cut the lead down to 12.
And ladies and gentlemen, hang on, make the game winner. Ah, that is going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game here at Aurora High School in Aurora, Missouri. Oh my gosh, we are going to have a post-game interview with JV Coach LaSalle. Here comes Coach Heckaden. Great job by the Lamar Tigers. Hey, Gatlin, you know how far we were down at halftime? It was nearly 20 points. It was 16 somewhere in there. All things go loose in the first half. Coach gets ejected for nothing. Gets down by 16, 20 points. And the Tigers make some huge adjustments and come out victorious, 80-68. That is a good basketball game, and this is the Big 8 Conference. Oh my gosh, what a game. My nerves are crazy right now. You can see the team praying all around. Heckaden now out of the locker room, big smile on his face. And yeah, we're going to head down to the court after they get out of the locker room and have a word with Coach Jacob LaSalle. So we're going to take a break and be right back after this. You're watching the victorious Lamar Tiger basketball team exclusively on YouTube. right, well, here we are with Coach LaSalle. And it's hard for me to even put it into words watching that game. That was absolutely insane. You know, in football, because he's a DC for the football team, you always tell us next man up mentality. Well, for the first time, that applied to you as a coach. But explain, like, with Tekkanen getting ejected, and then you taking over, and then all the halftime adjustments for being down 16, 17 points and coming back for a good victory.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Tekkanen took one on the teeth for us and gave me an opportunity, gave our team an opportunity to face a lot of adversity. So when we win the half, I mean, we sat there, we looked at each other, and I said, guys, are we gonna lay down and lose this thing, or are you gonna show up and compete because we know we're a capable basketball team? We had a great game plan going in. Didn't really mess with the game plan too much in the second half. I think we just had a different intensity level, kind of got fired up, and played a little bit better defense.
Absolutely. Well, you said it all. I can't really think of any more questions. Good game, Coach.
Appreciate you guys.
And that'll do it. And I think, yeah, there's nobody up there. I would say back to you, but just mute us. We're done. Thanks for watching. That was a good one.
You're not going to ask me about my technical?
You can.
You know.